Zombie apocalypse.
Wait, so we are going to be heading over to Bone Mass, and as you can see, we had to make a boat, and we are over on this section of the map. We're going to be heading over to Bone Mass, which as I zoom out, you'll see he's right there. And there'll be a little bit of some magic by editing. So, be with you guys momentarily. So, we are now where we need to be for the most part. Bone Mass is right up that way. And we have our little teleporter, which once we go through there, that will take us to our home one that's connected to each boss that we go to. We make a portal, so forth. So there's not much more than just to head on over there and yeah, try at least. So we are at Bone Mass's site here. We went ahead and we cut some of the trees that we could, because I mean, this is all ancient trees, so we can't cut down the big trees. But we cut a lot of the smaller stuff that was in the way out of the way, and we flattened out as much as we could out so that we can have some nice flat surface to go ahead and fight this motherfucker, because this is going to be interesting. But yeah, so that's what you guys see here is we went ahead and pre-plant like flattened out, as you can see. It's crazy how quickly this tool, the hoe itself, actually like when you're using it, how quickly that shit dies. Because I forgot to repair the hoe before we came back, but it's not like I need it at the moment anyways. But I'm just saying, because when I looked at my inventory, I was like, oh yeah, as you can see, there's a shit ton of depletion on that. Still need to repair that. But that is what we're here for, is to fight La Bonne Masse.
What was that?
Yes, and so that we can has progression. We are waiting on La Smooth at the moment.
Getting the bone.
Yes, we forgot to grab bones because we went to go to bed so that we didn't end up fighting it bone mass at nighttime and then having to deal with wraiths or possibly other shit intervening at nighttime, which would make it worse.
It looks like he's already on his way back.
So that's what's going to be going on. Now, as we always do for our boss fights, sit back, enjoy, have your snack, take a sippy sip of your water or whatever it is that you're drinking, and just enjoy. Well, time to go take it to spawn. And lucky us, we can just teleport straight home and then use the spawn teleporter.
Okay. Verb wants to talk to me.
Burb.
Okay. So, Verb is not on Zulu's screen. However, Verb says that after killing Bone Mass, you get the wishbone, and the wishbone leads you to the silver veins, and silver is in the mountains. So that's where we're going to go next.
The mountains.
I have 3 wishbones. 1,
Thank you.
it. Now we go home. Let's put the fucking Bone Mass trophy up.
All right.
Blunt / gears. Block stamina cost is none. Block stamina return +5 for 5 minutes. That's epic. Smooth, do you want to take that and I'll keep Ike here for right now?
And then all of us have
One of each.
one of each, and we'll just use it accordingly.
Yeah, fuck yeah, that's awesome. I wonder if that would also apply to like dodging. Because block, I know that they're different skills, but I wonder if.
I'm just showing the camera what it does for anybody who's new to Valheim or is just also wants to know. So the mass tanks burn to below. The effort required to raise your shield lessens, and you can withstand harder hits. Damage modifier slightly resistant versus blunt versus slash versus pierce. 100% block of stamina cost. Jeez. +5 to the stamina return, and it has an effect duration of 300. Damn,
Mhm.
that's a good one.
That's a really good trophy. Beating bone mass is definitely worth it now. Jesus.
All right, guys. So it is officially time for the bog witch because we went ahead and looked up kind of a general area of where she should be, and so we had to boat over here, and we need to make our way through the swamp. So unlike when we fought fucking bone mass, I actually am remembering to take a poison potion, so I'm not just one hit practically. Gosh. Ended up having to, as you saw, sit out most of that fight because, excuse me, I ended up having to sit out most of that fight, unfortunately, because of, one, was dying from poison and I needed to regain my health, unfortunately. Oh, shit, there's a tree here. So, question is, are we going to fight the tree or are we going to and run past it as best as we can? Can't quite see what wifey's doing up there. Are you fighting it? Yeah, it looks like you're fighting it. Okay, so let me switch over to my bow, and we will go ahead and do a little fighty fight, get this guy out of our way. Hopefully he shouldn't take too long to take out, because he's got three of us doing damage to him. And he should be weak to the fire arrows if I understood correctly. I mean, his health bar is going down relatively quickly, but again, there is the three of us that's taking care of him. Awesome. An unplanned tree murder for you guys, but yeah. So there was that. We just need to continue our way over to the Bog Witch, but we're kind of grabbing stuff as we're making our way there because we do need quite a bit of the swamp materials for the cooking recipes and other potions and such. It's kind of crazy how much blood bags and stuff that we end up needing for all these different things, and the intestines and stuff. But I think that's everything in the immediate area, minus maybe some, yeah, leeches right there. So let me come over here and help the smooth with the leeches, because we definitely need the blood bags. Always need the blood bags. Never can seem to have enough of those. So, wasn't necessarily planned to do some resource gathering with you guys, but since we're, running our way through here anyways, might as well just, do that resource gathering with you and whatnot. Alright, so we should be coming up to her here shortly. So, I mean, if you look at the mini-map right there, you should be able to actually see that there is a trader icon on the map right there. So we are, in fact, not too far away from her. But then we also have dungeons in the area, so we probably will do a little bit of those as well. I don't know if those will be on or off camera, but definitely need the iron. Trying to pay attention so that I don't get my butthole bit by a leech, because they'd be doing that poison damage. Although, uh, yeah, my poison potion is actually still active, so it wouldn't really matter either way. But, uh, should be, yeah, we're getting a little bit closer. Oh, I thought I could walk underneath that. My bad. Nope, that's another dungeon. So it must be behind that dungeon over there in like that tree clearing area. Oh yeah, this is gonna end up making me swim. For a second, I thought I was stuck. Uh, almost there. I just need to... Oh, there it is! Okay, that's cute. Look at all the little lights and stuff. Hopefully we'll be able to make those. I'd love to be able to have those around the base. Wait, she has a tamed fucking grayling? Does that mean that we can eventually tame the graylings? That's amazing! I mean, I know that they would be useless just sitting there, but it's cute. Okay, we should be able to make these little, like, mushroom stumps as well. That makes me a little bit jelly belly, considering there's so much stuff here that either we just don't have access to currently, or may not be usable as proper decoration. Excuse me, sir? I didn't actually realize there was brooms in the game like that. Okay. Let's hope he doesn't move me around too fucking much. Ooh, you be making some weird ass noises, girl. Excuse me, bro. Can you like stop pushing me? That'd be great if while we're in the shop menu, they weren't able to just kind of like push us while we're doing an interaction. But it is what it is. So there's a lot of different stuff here. Uh, that love potion makes me think that that might be what was used to do the taming, although I'm completely wrong. I assume so anyways. I always think something ends up doing something completely different and then ends up, being the complete opposite of that. So what we're gonna end up doing, as you did see when I looked into my inventory, we have quite a bit of money, so what we want to do is be able to buy one of everything from her so that, we can start, making all the cool stuffs that she has to offer. So, glancing at a lot of these, I can't exactly tell what a lot of these are supposed to be or do, except for like ivy seeds, so that makes me happy. That means we can actually put ivy on our buildings. And hopefully, like other survival games, that once you plant it on something, it ends up spreading. Okay. Ooh, corked files, so we'll be able to like do Molotovs or stuff along the lines of that. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. It would be great. Not that I actually need the food, but it would be great if you could use her cauldron to make stuff. Because, I mean, for the people who may have run out of stuff on their way here, it probably would be great instead of having to, you know, not have something to make your food in and end up, not being able to heal yourself and so forth. So, making a portal here is definitely going to be important, so that we don't have to boat here every single time, considering I get motion sickness with the waves moving us up and down, is even as bad as, like, it's silly, even in a game, but, like, just visually seeing it causes issues like that. But, we got, again, as I mentioned, all that monies. So, looks like the Smooth and the Bebas are gonna try to flatten some stuff out and try to get a portal situated here. So I'm gonna go ahead and let them do that. And then we're probably gonna end up having to actually run back home and empty our inventory, because as you glanced at from my inventory, it is very, very full. And I won't be able to do too much wise from buying stuff. So